Hi, Dale and Norma. I'm out here in front of Peterson, and I'm going to turn you around. I'll tell you a little bit about our the drive-in, but I do hear quite a hum, just an overall hum of traffic from the freeway, which is just on the other side. So pointing this way, lots of rushing hum noises, but it's constant, so it kind of drowns out. But if you're at all not wanting road noise, you definitely have road noise here. Potentially a water fountain or something could drown it out. It is just quite constant hum. So coming in the front driveway, it's very narrow. I took a video of that too. One lane pretty much, very treed and beautiful and shaded and a little bit of windy, but not bad. But very rural properties, pretty okay taken care of. There was maybe one that was like, that one doesn't look so nice. But other than that, they're all very off the road and taken care of. That looks like a road right there. We would have to see if this road potentially continues past the house, but your wellhead looks like it's over there. And this is your driveway in. This looks to be the same builder here, all walled in, and there looks to be potentially the same builder, same style of home is right here. So you come down that windy, narrow road quite a ways. Houses are spaced out, very set back off the road, very rural to this dead end of these three homes that look pretty similar. So I think they just got this land up here and put three. You can barely see the rooftop through this tree of that one, and this one you can see only at the driveway. This side angle is full of trees. You can't see the house at all. So here's your home. Back it up a little bit. I'll do a quick video since you already have the Matterport, but I really just was out here to document the road noise, so I'll be quiet for a minute. Okay, right in the front door of this big, wide open living room. So the dining room is way over there. So really, with these hallways right here, hallway, this is more of like a TV space, I believe. We'll get on the other side of that, but there's this area right here that could be for like a sitting area, and then a couch for the TV, or a piano, or an office space, or something else. It's kind of off to the side. And you would want this pathway to get to your kitchen, so it feels like you could have something more separate over here from this space, which you could put bookcases or TV, probably above the fireplace, has the outlet there for you, so more bookcases side to side. I'm loving the warmer, darker tones here all throughout. That has a lip, so you can sit some benches up, bar stools up to this marble. Countertop is beautiful. Island. Back counter, side counter, tall cabinetry, tall ceilings. This dining room area is large. You could put a big table in here, at least 8 topper probably, 6 for sure, but lots of big wooded private windows letting in a bunch of light. Fridge space. Your pantry is right around the corner here. no shelving in it yet, so it's just a space for it, but this is what I would use this room for anyway. So decent size, not huge, but not small either. Definitely enough space for some shelving and your pantry. And then when you keep going down this hall, you have the laundry, furnace, powder room, garage. We'll go down there in a minute. This way, next to the kitchen counter here is the primary. So we'll go in here. Big, beautiful bedroom, big, private, beautiful windows. These wood floors are gorgeous. Gorgeous color. They're actually warmer in person than they are in my camera. There you go. That's the tone right there. With that natural light on them, that's what they look like all the way around. Bathroom. Beautiful. Shower. Toilet closet. And this is your closet. Big and deep and wide. Good size. Ooh, these countertops are neat. There's definitely a stone, but they don't have a gloss finish on them. They're matte, which is beautiful. I love it. Yeah. Nice. Trying to see if they were vinyl tile or real tile. I believe they're real tile. Okay, coming out through here, down this hall to the laundry, mud sink. Put your baskets under there and your washer dryer over here. Well, probably not much room through there once you get your dryer in, but got a countertop to fold. This one has a finish on it. I wonder if they just missed the finish on that one in the bathroom. I don't know, but I like it the way that it is. Half bath. Just a little powder room. Furnace room. This doesn't have a door at all, but it's real deep set. So if you had your coats hanging in there coming in from the garage, you wouldn't see it at all from the living space. So it works. This is your garage, no steps down. Nice and wide and deep. You would have room back here if you wanted to have your cars probably stop right here. You have another 8 feet of depth if you wanted to do a workbench or something, or storage. Here's your water system. So you have your water heater, purification, and this is your water tank. New builds now are required to have a sprinkler system, and when those homes are on wells, they don't have enough on hand to do the sprinkler system at the rate that it needs to be at, so they have added these tanks to new build properties with wells in order to support the fire system. So that's why you have a tank. Something not always in the house. I usually see it out by the wellhead, but they had room, so it's in here. Okay, so this side of the house is very separate from the other side of the house. which has your extra bedrooms. So we'll head over here. By the way, just so you know, you can't hear the road noise at all inside. So this little door is just storage, not too deep or wide. And that's your only storage on this end, like a linen closet. And it's not very wide, but there might be something in the bathroom. We'll get there. Okay, bedroom number 2. Decent size. Could fit a queen bed, maybe, against this wall in this corner. So not too wide, because if you fit a queen this way, you wouldn't have enough room to walk around the end of the bed and get this door open at the same time. But it does have a closet. These doors are solid doors. Really pretty wood color matching the floors. But as far as size goes, more of an office, because this queen bed would come out to that outlet here for sure. And then you'd have a nightstand. That'd be it. Queen bed against the wall, nightstand here, little bit of walk around room the end of the bed, and then you'd have this area in the room to get these doors open and into your closet, that kind of thing. Next is the full hall bath. Beautiful. Same matte countertops. It's really pretty. And then the last bedroom here. This one works out a little better with the layout because you can have the queen bed there, end table over there. You might, maybe not, get an end table over here with this swing door. And then your closet, if your bed was over there, you'd have a little bit of walking space to get around. And you'd have more, the width of that door at least, to get around over here to your closet. Not the biggest room sizes for these second and third bedrooms for sure, but an office or a guest room would be just fine. I think that's it. I'll show you out back. I definitely hear that low hum. It's not terribly annoying to me, but if you have zero tolerance, then you wouldn't like it. And then I do see a neighbor vaguely through these trees. It is springtime with leaves on the trees, so if there's mostly pines, but some low ones are the trees maples that would fall, and you'd see them potentially a little bit more than you do now, but I do just barely see them through there. You can see a roof right there and roof right there, but that's about it. Otherwise private, treed. This is just sand back here. They didn't do any landscaping. It's all sand and hay, and past that just natural vegetation, Pacific Northwest vegetation. But anyway, I'll send this your way. Have a great holiday.